Today I'm back with a new video. A little bit of a different editing style here for me today. I want to try to do something like that so I can put more content in shorter videos. So you don't have to watch 1 hour videos or something like that, because I'm actually planning to make bigger, longer videos where I actually manage to do something in the time. And yeah, here you see me right now building the entrance with a lot of temperate rocks, because I want to do some rocky arches. I think that fits into the nature vibe this park has until now. Yeah, and I generally think the rocks look pretty good. I used them quite a lot since I got this game. I didn't really put anything else on the entrance gates yet. And yeah, there you see me now putting down more fences so I can start enclosing the entirety of the park. The plan for the day was for me to build my first ride and theme it. I managed to start with my first ride, and yeah, I didn't manage to theme it in time, and I didn't even try to theme the staff buildings yet. And now I had placed down some amount of trees because I didn't like how far away the trees were from the path. Right now I'm looking for a support beam I could use, and I really thought this Viking themed piece is really good here. Especially because I really want to go for a little bit more Nordic style in here, because I myself really like Nordic style theme parks. Yeah, you see, the beam really doesn't touch anything. The plan for the beams was so it looks like the beams are holding up the rocks actually. Yep, there, a short look on my rating. There I think about what do I want to build for a moment, and yep, I I remembered I needed to put down benches. I use these Western benches because they look like a typical park bench to me, and also these Western bins because yep, that also looks like the classical bin. I think that's a little much on the bins, but I think I'm going to fix that when I'm going back. So yeah, you see the entrance looks, and now I really think about what do I want to do. I'm I did I am looking for a really specific coaster, but for water ride, and it's the River Rapids. They were so for some reason in the tracked rides. Yeah, I really want to do River Rapids at the start because there is a theme park near me where there are river rapids right at the entrance. So yeah, that's where I got my inspiration for the river rapids from. I'm not really too good at building. I'm probably gonna change a lot of this thing because it's a little bit too long. Yeah, but I quite like the layout. I really wanted to theme it like that is a big mountain they're going into and stuff in the direction. There, here I have to go up a little bit so I can connect to the station, back to the station. But of course, these things can go upstream, so I had to go a little bit higher on that. The test drive, yeah, it's sped up, but let's try to enjoy it. It starts off pretty calm at the ground with a few turns. Then we get up here on the big thingy, and then I'm going to make something like this, but way longer. This is like a spiral thingy. Yeah, then but you see, even this video is even sped up 5.5 times. But you see still how long this ride is. We're not even close to the end now. Nah, now we're close to the end, I would say. And that's, I really didn't need to do like 3 times up there, maybe a maximum of 2 times. And the better version I'm gonna build from this. But yeah, there's a big drop and boom, and because if we go into the corner with that speed, the thing is going to spin pretty fast. Yeah. And we're back at the station. Right now I'm putting in some more rafts, so so it has a little bit more capacity. I'm adjusting the times because I'm used to the things just going through the station but at a slower speed, and they don't really stop for you because they can't, like, often there is a rotating platform where they get pushed back in, and there you have a limited time to get off and for the other ones to get on. And I really wanted to imitate it here as much as I can, but it didn't really work because my runoff area is way too small for that big track, so I don't even have enough rafts to do it. Now I'm collecting up to the power and making the path a little bit longer. There you noticed I'm actually quite close to the border there. That's that's a thing I need to be aware of. So we're gonna go a little bit closer. The paths are going to go back more in the middle of the park for the next rides I'm going to build after I fix this one. Yeah, I really tried there to make it good, but I didn't really manage. So yeah. And I really wanted to do another test drive here, but from the orbit view, you see these rides are really close to each other here. Yeah. And there they go down the spiral again. You see, I'm probably gonna leave the spiral, but actually going to make it longer so they get a lot more speed there, and see if this actually works how I think it works. But yep. Then there is a small thingy here, and it's we are getting up to the big drop now, and you will see how the first ones are splashing onto there in shortly. And the first one, and the second one, and the third one, and now we are here. And we are already back in the station again. Yeah. Now for now I chose to don't take an entry price because I want guests to pay the ride. So if they ride it 2 times, they have to pay for the ride 2 times. But I'm actually I actually want to do that they pay in the tickets at the entrance and can ride every ride as often as they want. But that's I'm only going to do that when we have enough rides to make a profit. Right here I'm placing down a few more rides, so yeah, we can make a profit, and that's why I'm going to end off promptly. Just place down a few more shops, so I have the basic things down: a toilet, an info stand, yeah, and a body dryer. Really important because the people are getting really wet on that ride. But yeah, 50 cents for the toilet. That's it for today, I would say.